Well, good after morning, ladies and germs. Now, here we have tonight a Scottish, yes, Scottish indeed, Westfield Stratocaster type guitar, and if you want to skip listening to me playing Sleepwalk by the Shadows, then if you get yourself off to about 4.5, 5 minutes, something like that, then you can hear about the guitar rather than listening to a tune. I'll see you all in a couple of minutes. Well, it's not a couple of minutes, it's instant, isn't it? Because it all knits itself together. So here we go. Close enough for rock and roll. Hello, whatnot, good evening, so on and so forth, ladles and jelly bobbies. So, tonight we've got now. This came as a big surprise to me. As you can see, it is let's let you have a look. It's a Westfield. And doesn't that for all the world look like a Stratocaster? In fact, it particularly puts me in mind of, well, it's a Squire. But here's the thing. Now, I didn't know much about these until I got this one. And they are, I kind of knew, Scottish. Would you believe it? They are Scottish. East Kilbride, I think, somewhere just south of Glasgow, anyway, is their point of origin. And let me tell you something. These are, I mean, let's face it, they're budget guitars and certainly made to compete with the Squire, with the Fender Squire. But you know what? They're a little bit special. They are a little bit special. Their production began in 1989 and ran until 2013. Is that right? So it must have been anyway, about 15 years. So it must have been 89 to 2003. I think that's it. Don't quote me or sue me if I've got that slightly wrong. But anyway, they were definitely only in production for about 15 years. And the remnants of their website boast about, you know, we only use the finest woods and the finest guitar builders, and I was going to say luthiers, but these are pretty much cut out and put together, you know. But blimey O'Reilly, they are very, 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 very good. They are vastly underrated. You can't buy one now, of course, because the production ceased several years ago. And I'll tell you right now, these are going to become collectible. These are keepers. They're keepers, not just because of the scarcity value, but actually because they're really, really good. And so we'll do the usual stuff. We'll have a listen to the intonation, we'll have a listen through the pickups and what have you. It's your oh, hello. Well, I didn't know that. Look at that. I was playing that thing before and I only had my knob halfway up. Would you believe it? That explains much. Okay, so I'll turn that down a little bit. Alright. I'll turn it up a little bit. Okay, I've finished messing with it now. Right, so we'll need this. Right, so we'll go through the pickups and then I'll walk you around it as per. So, intonation thingy, and we're on position. Okay, so same setup as any Stratocaster, same shape as any Stratocaster. And we've got the two tones, one volume, all working correctly. Let me tell you folks, if you see one, buy one. Right, so intonation check. These are so well made and the wood is beautiful. Okay, position 2. Center. Beautiful pickups. That was 4, and now onto the neck or position 5. These are good, you know. It's like a Squire, like a Strat, but they you can buy them for sod all. And if you see one advertised, just Get it? Brilliant. Okay, let's unplug it and have a look round, because that's what we want to do, and I'll tell you as much as I can about it. So, yes, imagine my surprise. I've been looking at these for ages, and they were sold as budget guitars. This thing is absolutely, really, really, really nicely constructed. It's so well put together. There's no sticker, there's no stamp, so I am unable to date it, but what we do know is that it is older than 2013, and what we also know is that, oh, that's disappointing. See, it's got a pearlised scratch plate here, but the back plate is just regular flat white. I mean, as if that really mattered, you know what I mean? Because it's here, isn't it? And you don't play a guitar like this, do you? No, you don't. So yes, I'll put new strings on this and set it up, and it's, you know, it's the same story with all these budget guitars. Like that mate of mine, John, I've been doing his guitars up recently, you know, in the lockdown. Gives me something to do if nothing else. And budget guitars, what I reckon is this, is that they sling them together as quickly as they possibly can and fire them out the factory and get them sold on without having finished them properly. And once again, I'm going to refer you to, everybody's got one or two or three or multiple guitar techs in your area. And really, with this, I've restrung it, I've done the intonation, but dead easy setup, just like any Strat, and to your local guitar tech, really, for a restring and a setup. I've done the frets and what have you, and your guitar tech should charge you about 20 to 30 quid for a setup and restring. No, and if they want any more than that, then go for a second opinion. That's my advice. So what do we have? We've got the usual sort of the seal tuners. Have even got the there's got the plastic bits on there. Now have a look at the neck. You see the grain in that neck. What you want to see in any guitar neck is a tight grain. You want to see a tight grain, because the tighter the grain, the denser the wood. And as we know, the harder the wood, the creamier the output. So it's a lovely, 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 lovely instrument. And honestly, I would pit this against any Stratocaster at all. It behaves perfectly. The pickups, they're really, really nice. They're really, really good. You know, and I assume that there'll be Alnico's, probably. Alnico is not either a place or a substance. Alnico it's one of those compound words, and I think it's aluminium, nickel, and I don't know, cobalt, something like that. Anyway, look it up, you'll find it. So yes, so set upable, and that action is low. That is low. This guitar is easy to play. So, Westfield guitars, made in Scotland. I didn't even know that any had been made in Scotland. I think, honestly, that these will become. There's another maker of guitar called Wesley, and they were, in fact, is it John Wesley? But anyway, he still fixes guitars up and luthiers and does fancy stuff, and will do restrings and setups. And he's in Barnard Castle in Durham way in the northeast. He's still around, and the guitars that he designed, many of them plexiglass and also copies of well-known makes of guitars. And he no longer makes or designs guitars, but those Wesley guitars, especially the see-through ones, the plexiglass ones, they are now becoming collectible. And I rather seem to think that these will go the same way, because they are well constructed, quality materials. This thing weighs 3.5 kilograms, which will give you some clue to the wood density. And whatever one you get, it will be owned. So expect a few battle scars, but generally, I wish I had a little spring to put inside the tremolo arm, vibrato arm, because of course this one is dangling about like a big old dangly thing. But anyway, not Wesley, I'm talking out my backside now, aren't I? So Westfield guitars, made in Scotland. If you find one, get it bought, because they are brilliant once set up correctly by someone who knows what they're doing. And that's it from me tonight. Thank you all ever so much for watching, and adios amigos. Ta-ra!